Howdy. Happy Sunday. This is Shopman, Option Titans in the building. You already know who I'm with.
Yo, this is Skid Master.
What's up, guys? It's Andres or Andres.
Gotta roll that.
Yeah, if y'all could roll them R's.
Yeah, man. So, very controversial weekend. And I felt like if we would have had news coverage from every day, we would confuse the shit out of everybody. So Sunday's mock-up is gonna just carry everything. And by the way, this Wednesday, we know we do the midday podcast. We might miss out on that, and I might drop 2 Shopman videos for you guys. I don't know what kind of sauce I'm gonna spill, but look alive for that.
Nice.
And sponsorship. So guys, we're loving the feedback that you're giving us. We have started a new patron, Option Titan patron. And what that is we wanted to give you guys a little something different before we even got into. Let me just bring it up. We wanted to give you guys something different, and this is not it. Did I spell patron wrong?
You typed in Patron.
I typed in Patron, bro. I'm trying to get drunk. All right. So we started up a patron, guys, and this will help us in the future. So what this basically is, we create educational and entertainment for traders of any level. The tier 1 is the Baby Titan. It's starting at just $5 a month, and it's so beneficial because we cover the market, as you know, on Sundays and Wednesdays, and we hand out the sauciest, juiciest plays for you guys, and you'll be sponsored in the section that we're going to create for everyone who is a patron, for everyone who wants live access to each and every podcast. That's what we recommend starting you off at as the Baby Titan. You know what I'm saying? Get your ears wet with some of the sauce that we be dripping from all 3 of the Titans. Kabari has been in the game a long time. Skin Master has been in the game a long time. I've been in the game not that long, but I'm trying to learn, and just check it out. So the link is going to also be in the description. Option Titans. We're on Patreon now. Okay, so now that me really interrupted your day to try to sponsor ourselves, we got to keep them lights on. We're going to talk about Trump and this positive test for COVID.
You seen how he was smart about it, though, right?
Do tell.
So he announced that he tested positive at 1 a.m. while market is way closed.
Yeah.
Most people are asleep, And then he waited till after the market to be flighted out to the hospital. He wasn't going nowhere during the market, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I can agree.
He was smart because imagine first thing in the morning, 8:39 Central Time, you hear, Trump tweets, I tested positive. If that was the first time people would have found out about it, market would have been tanking.
Toe up. And then look at it, though.
It's still, yeah, exactly. Because even then, if he would have released that news during the day, and then later on towards the end, 2:00 power hour, he says, guys, I'm going to the hospital. Mm-hmm. And we would have been bloody Friday.
I think for the whole day. I mean, even SPY right now, it says it's down. Well, $3, that's a normal range for SPY to move, but it's down almost 1%. And I'm glad it didn't get as bloody as I thought it was going to get. Oh, boy. Everything's red on my watch list. Okay, so one of the videos that I'm going to be going over, since you guys, I don't know what level of traders you are, but you can actually break down your watch list into stocks that everyone trades, like the large cap stocks. You can even break it down to the mid cap and small cap. So that's a hint for the video that I'm going to be going over, guys. It's going to have so much sauce in it. So you can find stocks, because I know most people, it depends on what you're starting off at, but depending on your risk management and your tolerance, $200 may be an expensive contract for you. Yeah, man. I'm glad he didn't release that information when the market was going on. Skim, you got any takes on that?
No, only thing I heard was they keep saying he probably found out about the COVID on like Thursday,
Yeah.
but he just waited until Friday. So I mean, there's a lot of people talking about why he didn't say on Thursday. Instead of putting other people risking like his bodyguards, his inner circles.
Yeah.
I mean, they probably knew. He just told them not to say nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So
POTUS, FLOTUS, we love
let's
you
see how
guys.
it
Get
works
better.
out.
Everybody get better, man. I don't, I've seen a lot of things that humans can do that's well beyond my comprehension. So we won't even mention that, but we're Option Titans are wishing you the best.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say whether I like Trump. I'm not gonna say I don't like Trump. But as a human being, I just want him to get better.
Absolutely. That's what we're looking for. So let's go over some sauce before we go over the news. I can't even type because I'm so excited. Salesforce,
Right.
without looking at the news, guys, especially Skim Master with the news. Let's prolong the news just for a second and give them the charts first. What do you think is going on with CRM?
Me, CRM, I was actually looking at the weekly and
Mm-hmm.
daily.
Yeah.
What I see from so far on the CRM, from almost for like a whole month, from September 8th through October, it looks like it's consolidating. So from here, it could run up.
Yeah. Look at this range right here. It broke out during a little bit between before September. Obviously, that's what the chart says. Excuse me.
Hmm.
Um, it came down a little bit, and it's been consolidating in the range. But how you tell most of the time which side is losing, if you draw a line that's in the middle, you could expect a bounce here, or it could continue going up this range, which means that it would be in an uptrend. That's a great one, Skim. That's actually sauce. And look at it. Look at it right here on a daily. You can tell which side is actually winning.
Look at that gap though, from 826, 827.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
gaps have to be filled.
Look how it's just. That's what I'm saying. Look how it's just holding up barely.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I
I
mean,
would.
I don't know much about CRM, but that's kind of a scary gap for me.
So you wouldn't go calls in this situation?
I mean, I would wait till it pumps up a little bit. Maybe the break of 255.41 where you have it there
Yeah, yeah, most
to the
definitely.
upside. Because
Because you
I
know
mean,
it's
we
gonna
ended
run.
red.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I mean,
yeah,
be honest with you, I am not gonna buy that until it breaks the 255.41 or 236. I have to find the direction first because just because it's consolidating doesn't mean it's gonna move up.
yeah.
You know?
Absolutely not.
Exactly.
Absolutely. I wasn't. Okay, so for any traders that didn't understand that conversation, we are not saying that it's gonna break out today, tomorrow. It could consolidate like this for the next couple weeks. Well, this is the weekly chart, so you would see one bar here or whichever direction it goes. We are saying that if it breaks one of these key levels, which it could be resistance or support, that would be a good sign for calls or puts.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. I'm glad you pointed that out, Skim. So, something next, excuse me, on the recommendation list, we got Plug.
Just real quick. I mean, I really don't play CRM, but I just noticed that big gap up was for earnings.
Oh, so they beat
Yeah.
earnings and went crazy.
That's what it looks like. See, like that E for earnings.
Mm-hmm.
So it could the what's it called? The steam could be cooling down from that start.
Because look at this consolidation here, and this
Mm-hmm.
is exactly what we were talking about. A lot of consolidation, and then it just breaks out. Like, look at this consolidate. I wouldn't say this is part of it. I would say that's the sign that it was breaking out right here as soon as it left this
But
mark.
at least, yeah, at least it was forming. At that point, it was forming higher highs.
Higher
Yeah.
highs, higher highs, higher
You see
highs.
that? Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
right now, it is just trading sideways right now. So
Absolutely.
Something just keep an eye out.
Let's look at something next on the recommendation list. We're looking at plug right now. Okay. Kinda similar, but not really. If you're looking at the weekly, you can tell that it's been consolidating. But if you're looking at the daily, it's been fighting up and down, up and down.
Yes.
So let's check this range out right here. This is a high that I will mark. This would be a low. We can move that up because I want more touches on my graph. We'll say there. So it broke through the support once, twice. It touched here and it broke through 3 times, guys. It just doesn't want to go down. It just doesn't want to put. I would definitely say that this is a fight. And if it bounced off of here in the past, once, twice, 3 times, this is where we're at now. We're looking at a red week. So I would watch this level, especially on the weekly. And here's the daily. This green candle, if it breaks out, it's going to be called city. But if not, it's going to repeat the consolidation and just go down from here. I love this chart on plug.
I mean, I believe if he breaks that 14.14 or past the 14.20, I believe you could go up to $15.50 to $16 easily. But it has to break the level first.
Absolutely, because when it broke out in the past, look at this large red candle right here. And this actually right here was a chart pattern that we will be going over pretty soon. If you guys already know what it is, you can drop it in the comments, and you can also like the video and subscribe. But it looks like it's been on an uptrend. It did this pattern and it broke out. So will we be looking for another pattern, or this consolidation is just enough for confirmation for me?
Maybe if it breaks, it'd be nice.
Yeah, absolutely. That'd be great.
I mean, if he breaks it, that's like a 2-3 day swing. Just hold, and you'll make it.
Okay, so this was on the recommendations. I don't trade Netflix right now because like sometimes the levels just don't make sense. It'll consolidate, and then I guess I'm missing the trends, and I guess that's my fault because I had to add Netflix to my watch list, but I have it on a steady uptrend right now. So what it'll do for me is it'll break, and then it'll come right back down and eat profits, and you know how bad that can be for options traders. Look at this break right here, and people took profits immediately. That's crazy. Let's get another touch on this. Boom. And this is where we're at. Any thoughts on Netflix, guys? Do you think it's going to come down and touch the trend line?
I think it's when I come down. Well, it might break because actually the earnings coming up. You know how Netflix does when earning comes up. And then right after earning, they're going to have a good earning but bad guidance. And it's going to go down right after.
Yeah, I would just hate to get in like everyone who got in here when it actually broke this resistance and got in for calls. That was good judgment, and then you could have rode it out for 2 weeks. So that 2-week contract would have held up, and you would have been very profitable. I love how Netflix does that. It'll run up for 2 weeks and not show any signs of fatigue. But when it runs down, look at this doji right here. That let everyone know that it was going to switch directions, especially on a weekly chart, guys. Especially on a weekly chart. Watch out for these dojis. I wouldn't necessarily call this a pin bar, but it's close enough. It ran up and it almost broke through that ceiling.
Doji scares me.
Doji scare me too. They scare everybody.
I mean, you kind of see how it's forming lower highs, but I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, Netflix is that's a mug because, for example, if you played earnings and you let your options just run, and then you got killed here. That's what really disappointed me about Netflix. You could be very profitable. I'm talking about this is the easy $4,000 run, $5,000 run. I seen some guys come up and it was a $10,000 run, and then it just you know, you got to hold too long. How greedy are you going to be? Stocks hopefully go our way, but, you know, they're also unpredictable. I wouldn't want to be holding Netflix at that time. Okay, another one on the list is FedEx. And guys, I can honestly say that I have never, ever traded FedEx. This has have to be one of the most underrated stocks that I've never traded. Look at this
Really?
yeah, never. Look at this uptrend. That's crazy. Where's my trend line? There it is.
I've never played this, but I have played UPS.
UPS.
Yeah, what's surprising about the FedEx was that one time I played, I only hold 5 minutes, but within the 5 minutes, it got me over $600 profit. And
Oh
I
my
just saw
gosh.
that, and it was keep on running and running and running. I was like, man, I should have hold.
605 minutes, guys.
FedEx is consolidating at the
And
top
plus,
right there.
what you have to understand is, ever since the pandemic broke, this company does more deliveries than any other companies right now.
Yeah.
And I think people are missing that part.
No, I don't think we're missing it. I just never played it. I've never added up to, hey, I mean, guys, you already know what most traders do. They trade Tesla. And that's been one of my flaws, always trading the same, because you look at a stock and you want to see how it works, and you know, you study this stock and it bites you in the ass and it makes you a lot of money. Honestly, there is really no studying stocks and trying to figure out how they work. I should be playing everything and be more universal, but that's just me as a trader and something that I need to work on. FedEx is, as Kabari said, that it's just consolidating at the top right here, which is not a bad thing because it could be potentially getting ready for another breakout. Or as we've seen it now, I don't know the market makers. No, I'm just kidding. The guys in FedEx are going to say, okay, it's time to take profit. Everyone is catching on to the uptrend because let me go on here and let me look at March. So this barely affected FedEx. I mean, look at the high. So this is where the high was before COVID. And it's already surpassed that, greatly surpassed that high. So yeah, man, FedEx is on the move. Unfortunately, airlines aren't following and doing the same thing. Any thoughts on FedEx, guys?
FedEx, I think it's going to keep on moving. As we all know, Black Friday coming, Christmas coming.
Yep. A lot of people are not going to be doing retail shopping for Black Friday. Everything's going to pretty much be a Cyber Monday.
So what I'm thinking is, if you want to buy FedEx, do a long call that ends in January or February, then you will be fine.
Okay, for the uptrend. Yeah, when you're buying that much time, Theta is definitely on your side. So one of the stocks that I've been paying attention to actually that is on the requested list is FSLY. We're going to look at this on a weekly. Oh boy, have I been charting wrong. I haven't even been paying attention to the weeklies. My weekly ranges have not been posted, but it's been in a range. What do you guys think?
I mean, it's consolidating nicely. Not that much of movement on the weekly chart. But the only problem with the Fastly is, you know, I call this Fastla because it moves like Tesla.
Word.
And I mean, this is good cloud company. It's definitely a long term if you want to buy shares. But if you want to play options, man, you really have to catch the right time because in a split second, it could get you down $20, $30 out of nowhere.
I can see. And just in case you guys didn't know, we're not trying to lose any money in the options market. We're trying to keep everything. As a trader, period, you should be trying to keep everything. A $20 loss, it hurts. It hurts. Any loss hurts. But yeah, man, I just love how on the weekly chart it's been uptrending for the past 3 weeks. So FSLY definitely on my call list. I actually been paying attention to this stock. I haven't played it yet. It hasn't hit the levels that I wanted it to hit. I'm still waiting on it to break out, and I'm glad I looked at the weekly chart because it's actually showing me more promise because this uptrend has not ended yet.
But I play Fastly a lot. It got me some good money. It made me lose some money. But this is definitely, well, ever since their earning, it came down. It was at 112 something or 120 something.
Yeah.
It dropped down to like 80 some dollars, then 70 some dollars. It came back, but it took them like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
But this is good share to buy for long term if you're looking for long term investment.
Okay.
Any cloud company.
I hear that. I hear that. And then I love the fact that it's respecting this MA line right here, guys. That makes that lets you know that it's a positive trend going on right here.
I mean, if you paste that on 103, I think it's gonna hit 115, 120 easily again.
Yeah, after it breaks, no doubt, definitely. I would actually be looking into getting calls. I don't know. We'll just have to see how it looks. Kabari, you got anything else to say about FSLY?
No, I'm good on this one.
Okay, cool. So this is the last stock on the watch list, and then we'll get into the news. But before that, I just want to make sure this is the right Google. Are we looking at GOOG or GOOGL? Skim.
GOOGL.
I knew it. Okay, so this is to be one of my favorite stocks right now because Google actually bounced off of the VWAP. I don't know where it is right now on a daily. Let me try to see what's going on with my VWAP. So here it is on the weekly. I mean on the 5-minute. Okay, well, take my word for it, guys. The VWAP was somewhere under here, and I got into Google calls, and it just ran up crazy. It actually gapped up but came down a little bit. I don't know why I sold early. That's just a thing that traders do sometimes. We get really profitable, and we just take the trade. I'm talking about it was up 70%. So it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with taking profits at 70%.
Shoot, I'll take profit like 15-20% most of the time.
Yeah, in this market, you'll never know. The reason why I was so confident in Google is because that VWAP bounce was just amazing. It was only, and then, taking the trade, it can only go two ways, right? It can go up or it can go down. Yes, I'll be redrawing my lines on Google when I can see my VWAP and the rest of my indicators. Kabar, what do you think about Google right now?
I don't know, man. Google looks like it hit that high, 726, and it just freaking got rejected off of that.
Yeah.
To be honest, on stocks, I really don't like playing ones that don't like. I'm not familiar with. Not that I'm not familiar with Google, but I just don't see that much news on it, so I never know what's going on with the company as a whole.
Right. I can understand that. I'm not gonna correct my MA lines right now. I'll leave that for another video. I don't want to confuse anybody.
But looks like it's at a good support here. I wouldn't want to see it any lower than, what is that?
1402.
I wouldn't want to see it in. I was gonna say 1350 area.
Okay.
I mean, it has a way to go. I just zoomed out on the daily.
Yeah. 1350, 51.
Yeah, 1351, that area.
I can
completely below that, I mean, who knows how far it could fall.
Yeah, absolutely. I completely understand that. What about you, Skim?
Me, I'm just gonna wait until another stimulus comes out, and then I buy coin and get out real quick.
Absolutely.
Right now, I mean, all the big techs, as we all know, is leading the market. But when they're down, all the markets are down, and when there's bad news, everything goes down. And
yeah, especially in tech.
Yes, and I mean, Google, they're doing so much to fight with Amazon, and other retail stores like Walmart, Target, and cloud companies like Microsoft. But I mean, they're
Oracle.
solid company. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that they're depending too much on the advertisement money and the YouTube. And then if they don't make something that will blow other people's mind, I think they're just gonna stay in that range because we all have to understand at one point, Tesla shares cost more than Google. Remember before the split?
Absolutely.
That's what's surprising me, and that tells me Google has no bright future unless they could do something else and change the market.
The only reason, and I hate to say this, not saying it's the only reason, but one of the main reasons why Google is still around is because of those advertising dollars. They keep on, every media company that comes out, like Facebook or not, I don't think they were interested in TikTok, but they buy them up. They advertise on their platforms and they make money off of advertising dollars.
Yes, that's the only way they're surviving right now.
I'm not mad at them because every time I try to type something in on the internet, I'm going straight to Google. I'm not mad.
I mean that's something for me. I'm not mad. I love Google, but it's just that I don't like their stocks being lower than Tesla. It kind of surprised me. I mean, well, let me correct. I'm. It's not that I don't like it. It's just that I was blown away. The Tesla shares actually cost more than Google before the split. That just blew my mind.
Yeah, I can understand, but Tesla's one of those companies. We've seen it plenty times before where people will start off trading options $200, $300, and then triple their money, quadruple their money overnight. So that's why Tesla, just the volatility alone, Google doesn't have that much volatility when you're looking at stocks.
Google's more safe long term that I'm gonna hold for like 10 years and be like, I made money.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Speaking of holding stocks and just waiting until they go up, a friend of mine actually had noticed that we have been in a 10-year bubble of an uptrend. And I thought that was very interesting because I haven't been trading for 10 years. I know I'm going to be here 10 years from now. However, we just been in a uptrend for 10 years, guys. What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, I read a lot of news that it's been bubble, but my thing is this. Back in 1999, dot-com bubble, back in 2008, do we really had a solid tech companies who are able to stay even when the bad things happen like this year? Amazon, Google, Microsoft. 99 dot-com bubble was everything about internet, fast-paced internet, all these companies, but do they have that much cash to last them? No. 2008, it was marketing crashed because of the stock market. Market crashed because of the banks. Now this is different because it's pandemic, but we do have a lot of companies now who has billions and billions of cash sitting so that they could survive. You know?
Absolutely. Well, I don't know. I don't know, Skim. That's been said before. And, honestly, most of these businesses out here, not the large corporations, but,
Yeah.
the mom and pop shops, man, or, just anybody who was entrepreneurial, who started a business that was very successful before the pandemic, man, a lot of them shut down. And
I mean
that's sad.
that's sad. I mean, yeah, but that's because this is virus. Nobody wants to go out and catch it, you know? So, yeah, those companies or business who don't have enough money to last them, yeah, they're not gonna survive. But what
Absolutely.
the investors are forgetting is that America is built on small business. Their economy backbone is small business. They
Absolutely.
cannot just always depend on these big techs, but at the same time, it's these big companies carrying the market.
Yeah.
That's the dilemma.
Yeah. I completely understand what you're saying. Kabar, do you have any comments on that? Uh-oh. I don't think we lost him. I think he probably took a little break. So,
No, I'm sorry about that. I had to answer something real quick.
oh, okay. No problem. Cool. So looking at Tesla, speaking of one of the auto giants, one of the can we nominate Tesla a auto titan in electric vehicles?
Tasdaq. Let them have their own market. Tasdaq.
Okay. Tesla Tasdaq has the software update to allow the autopilot to drive through green lights without confirmation. What? First Neuralink, now we can drive through green lights without confirmation. If anybody owns a Tesla, not me, you have to give it confirmation to drive through a green light so everything's okay, I guess.
It's kind of dangerous. So, like, what if they don't give them the green light to go ahead and keep going? They're just gonna stop at a green light?
I don't know.
I mean, they might see a green left turn or a green right turn signal. They might just go straight just because they see the green. I don't know how they figure out.
Too.
Plus, they're coming out with the bird's eye view.
Yeah. As you approach a green traffic light, in some situations, so that not all, some situations, the traffic light and stop sign control feature may no longer require explicit driver confirmation.
You know, the shit to me, I would think they would need to get the different cities and get with their traffic light system.
Yeah.
That'd be way much more easier.
Yeah, than to getting the green light from the driver. Shoot.
If somebody hit you, I mean, let's say somebody driving Tesla and hit you.
Yeah.
Are you going to sue the person or are you going to sue the Tesla company?
Is the auto driver? I don't know. I'm pretty sure Elon Musk has somewhere up in the motherfucking terms and conditions that you driving Tesla auto drive features. Yes, but he's not responsible.
I mean, we've seen so many people that got into accident auto driving mode.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, the insurance going to pay for it, but I'm like, okay, but they said auto driving.
Yeah, absolutely. And then one of the other things, even if they do get into an accident, it's going to be on some media outlet, and Tesla's going to lose anyway because some people are anti-Tesla or whatever the case may have you, but that's something to look forward to. I hope they don't get any more bad news. Same.
Because they just had a suspension problem in Autobahn.
We talking about something that's not on the news right now, Skim. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
NIO September car deliveries have more than doubled. Stock is now up 427% year to date. So we're still looking in the EV manufacturing field, not TASDAQ, but NIO. What do you guys think about that? What's going on with that? It's crazy, right?
Yeah, because it was like $4, $5.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere. Now it's like what, 11, 12? Yeah, go ahead.
I'm thinking all these EV companies, and then like you got Plug, you got Blink Charging. All those are only going to go up from here on out.
Absolutely. I mean, they have no choice because Tesla's getting a lot of exposure. Those anti-Tesla people keep on buying Nikola, however you want to pronounce it. They keep on buying Nikola, and honestly, that's it. I'm gonna leave Nikola alone right now.
Yeah, I'm not even going to.
I mean, Tesla's not only. To me, Tesla's not even just a car company no more.
No,
there's so much more.
Tesla's a tech company, man. I mean, that's how I see it.
Yeah, they're definitely consumer centric.
I mean, think about it. If people just consider Tesla as a car company, their price is not going to be where they're at right now.
It's all about perception. Like, Apple isn't just a phone company. They're also a computer company. You know what I'm saying? It's all about perception. Mm-hmm. They also have iTunes. And I'm pushing the Apple brand. I need some stock, free stock. Appreciate that.
I hate Apple products. It's hard for me to use, especially when being 42, trying to learn new things is hard.
Hey man, I can appreciate that, but we're not here to talk about that. No, I'm just kidding. We're here to get some free stock from Apple. No, I'm just kidding. So, Bulls and Bears of the Week. Yeah, quick sponsorship. Bulls and Bears of the Week. We have Netflix, Starbucks, Tesla, and so much more. We'll also be sharing all of these links up here if we don't get all of them into the new. Hold on, let me bring. Am I spelling that right? Hold on.
PA. Oh man.
Bring us here.
Oh man. He want the Patron Blanco.
Bring us here. I'm gonna cut some of that out because I was just excessive looking for stuff. Oh, I know how to spell Option Titans. God damn it! Nobody.
Okay, guys. Any listener out here, we don't know what we're doing.
Okay, so Option Titans, you will get all of this news and more in our Discord. And what sets us apart from any other Discord that you may be on is that you get the live access to every podcast and you get access to the community. We will be giving a free 15-minute one-on-one with any of the Titans who sign up, the All Access Titans. All you have to do is drop that small fee every month and you'll be green on all the news, all the podcasts, and we can keep up with you guys and answer all of the questions that you have for us in the trading community. We're not pushing anything like a bot, or we're not trying to replace your normal Discord server that you go to. This is mostly to support us and, you know, get our platform to a higher level.
Man, I'm pushing it. Y'all better pay that $100 a month.
Yeah, and if you guys, you know, you want to sign up for that $100 a month, then we'll be trading live with you guys. So, you know, that live trading, God mode, you know, that's the VIP Titan.
Yeah, we be calling out 10, 15 plays a day, and they all hit.
Absolutely.
We're not going to tell we're always right 100%, but sometimes when we do call out, it's like we could see future out of nowhere.
Absolutely, guys. So, you know, Baby Titan, $5 a month, All Access Titan, $35, VIP, $100. Kabar, what you got? We ain't got no time. We out, baby. Y'all have a good one. See you in the arena.
I see ya.